it going? Nice to see your lovely face around our channel again. Yeah, and yet again we are in another hospital. Probably those who are following us for some time now, you probably know that we tend to come to hospitals really often. And there are several reasons for it, but I will make long story short. So there are several reasons why we tend to come to the hospitals really often is when we started our travels, Linda had a broken leg, so that took us 1 month to heal. And during our first week of travels, I got some infection in my elbow. So it's been on and off for the past 7 months trying to heal it, but now it's really good. Now we are doing really good. And also Linda has some throat infection for the past probably maybe around 10 months now, and we are trying to deal with it. Yeah, I don't know if you're interested in it, but I just wanted to share this information with you guys if you are wondering why we go to hospitals so often. And yeah, let's see how Linda is doing.
Fancy hospitals, fancy prices. No, I don't know yet, but it's still way better than in the US, so. So guys, it's time to get some breakfast. Okay guys, but first we need to change some money.
Wow, this looks amazing.
A pile of salad, just for me. Guys, I will never get diabetes if I'm gonna eat this healthy.
How much does it cost?
Costs only 110 baht, which is less than 3 euros, like 3 bucks for sure, and like 2 euros 70 or something.
This was really delicious.
Best salad of my life. And this place is just so beautiful. Everything is so cheap for a place what it is. They have like this really nice design. They have these corner booths. Look at them, it looks so cool. Really nice, I mean, there are no people here. What? Our tummies are full and we're ready to go again. Down in the dirt. I always run cinematic shots. Bird flu, guys.
I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Hey there guys. So we're back at one of our favorite places to watch sunset in Chiang Mai. It is a beautiful monastery and we have airport right next to it, so where you can watch airplanes take off. And I shortly just wanted to talk to you guys about medical expenses here in Thailand, because at one point in life, or maybe already now, you guys traveling somewhere, wherever it is, South America, Asia, Africa, and it might happen they'll have to consult a doctor. And not all the long-term travelers have a medical insurance. And it's really common. You probably were gonna think, yeah, that's crazy, but it's really common that no one wants to pay like 100 euros or like 150 bucks each month just for the insurance. And that is why, because actually healthcare is quite cheap here compared to Western standards. I'll give you some examples just so you see it in a perspective. For example, a complete blood count, so your white and red blood cells, a complete count will cost you like 5 euros, so about 6 bucks. A doctor's consultation, depending, whatever doctor it is, for example, ear, nose, throat doctor, infectious disease doctor, or just an internal medicine specialist, will cost you 550 baht, which is around 14 euros, 16 bucks. That's the doctor's consultation. And then if you need any medication or something, it might be 15 more. So you can get a decent treatment and the medication at a private hospital, I'm emphasizing that, for about 30 euros. If you go to a public hospital, you can get the same thing for about 10 euros, which is really cheap. And then the private hospitals, you never have to wait. For example, today I went to see a doctor and it was out of the doctor's working hours, but the doctor was still there. They still scheduled my appointment immediately and I went to see the doctor 15 minutes later. Amazing, isn't it? Did all the blood checks and everything, and I was out within an hour. It is so good. And a lot of Westerners come to Thailand and Malaysia and Singapore to do medical surgeries, to complete medical treatments, whatever the issue is, do organ transplantation or whatever if patients are really ill, to save the money, because usually in the US or in Europe your insurance will not cover that and the expenses would be really high. I mean, it's not like it's super cheap here, but compared to the price and the quality, it is amazing. And as I said before, the hospitals are like Hilton hotels, really bright, really spacious, beautiful, and the staff is always really attentive. That's though about private hospitals. If you're gonna go to a public hospital, we've been to several as well, doctors still try to help you, but oftentimes they do not understand you. And depending on a place, if you go to a place where there is not an official quote, they might overcharge you. If you have any questions about any specific treatments, you can just surely ask me. But you know, this is like just a general insight, so you know what to expect and not to be afraid of hospitals. It's not like in the US that if you're hospitalized, you're gonna have to pay like 20K for a night. Okay, I'm exaggerating, you know, but at some really cool hospitals though, you have to pay like 1K per night, so just be careful, guys. You know, you don't go to the most fanciest places that the king goes, or like something like. Anyhow, I'm blabbering. That's just what I wanted to say, and we're gonna watch the beautiful sunset that is almost gone. We're just gonna carry on with our day, do some work, hopefully. And guys, we'll see you in the next one.